Very well, everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chained Echoes. Last time we obtained the monk emblem. We fought the band of thieves that are trying to, well, kill us. And we also obtained more information about the Grimoire. Now, we've been chased by the Empire of Tormund. We've been able to sort of distract them for a bit, or rather, there was a guy in a sky armor that distracted them for a while, so we can run away. And we can use the shortcut we unlocked previously to cut a lot of the backtracking. We got a great sword master. That can be useful later, I guess. But yeah, all we gotta do now, I don't think there are any battles on the way back. Might be one. But all we gotta do now is just to run all the way back outside of the Leviathan Drench, back into the flower fields. That's all we have to do. And we're back in the flower fields, just like that. Now we still have to go out of this manually. So we have to make it to, yeah, to that save crystal. Why did I call it a save crystal? It's not even, it's a warp crystal. It's a waypoint crystal, warp crystal. What is it called exactly? I don't know. It's a crystal that allows you to teleport there, I guess. Oh dear, I can't run these distances. I'm more of a sprinter. Looks like you have time to catch a breath. Princess, please do not resist. Useless soldier, your words will fall on deaf ears. Great, more of them. I've known you since your childhood, princess, and I've always been friendly to you. The princess ordered me to kill your companions on the spot, thus I make you a final offer. Come with me voluntarily and I will spare their lives for the time being. You'll be able to plead for them in front of the prince himself. Do not believe a word he says, Len. No sooner are you out of sight, they slit our throats. In fact, he said for the time being, he didn't say how long. I'm sorry, Kalian, I know General Gustin well, he would keep his promise. What are you trying to say? General, I will go with you if you spare my friends. You struck a wise bargain. Len, what are you doing? Do you think we can fight our way out? Maybe you can, Glenn, but with every battle we fight, we hurt Tarring soldiers, my countrymen. Please put down your weapons. You will go unharmed, I swear. My brother will follow my plea. Alright, everyone take them into custody. We'll be joining the prince at the front. The front? Don't worry, we'll be watching the battle from a safe distance on the Aurora. Is that Frederick's wish? What is his reason for this? I speak in the name of the prince, but I do not know his thoughts. You must ask him yourself. Alright, take me to him. I will make sure that you go unharmed. Do not worry. At least we now know what the so-called Holy Mother looks like. Celestia. You stand before the prince. Prince, first or foremost, he's my brother, but I'm not even sure of that anymore. As of right now, I see a lump of dirt that's tried to kill my friends. I guess it was them that taught you this choice of words. What do you think of this expression? You're a big pile of shit. How dare you? You of all people have the least right to criticize me like that. Who ran away back then because she wanted to see the world? Who left me behind? I alone had to take over our father's task from one day to the next. All the responsibility that we could have shared, you put on me. You're selfish and cowardly. You call me selfish and cowardly? I set out to learn something from the world, true. So I wouldn't become the person you are now. Look at you. I know all the stories they tell about you. You execute peasants who can't pay their taxes. You don't let a traitor die alone. You send the whole family to their death. All the while hiding behind your executioners. You have lost all feelings for life and death, Frederick. You're the one who's selfish and cowardly. That is easy for you to say. You say you set out because you didn't want to become like me? When did I have this choice? Answer me one thing, Celestia. If I had been the one to travel the world and you had been the one to sit on the throne, would you have acted differently? I mean, he could have just abdicated and say, fuck this kingdom, I'm out of here. You guys take over, I don't care. You could have done that. This drama's played out. General Augustin, I hope you will forget the words that were spoken here. I had invited you, Celestia, to have you at my side at last. I wanted you... Be as it may, take her to a cell. Yes, sir. I mean, I guess his father was still alive back then, but it didn't look like he had any idea what was going on around him. Like, he was far gone when we met him, and he was probably in that state for a while. He has been ruling for a long time. He could have just said, nope, that's it, I'm out of here. Enough, and take her away, please. Has it come to this, putting your sister into a jail? Why am I even surprised? I was a prisoner in our castle from the beginning. Then you're used to it. Don't think I will let you leave ever again. Move! Why did you bring us here? What do you think? Idiot? On the command of His Majesty, you are sentenced to death. What? That wasn't the deal. Where is Len? Where's the princess? We must speak to her. A princess' wish was turned out by the prince. What is this? Close your eyes. This is our chance. Without any weapons? No need for them. Cameron, that was a close call. What is going on, my friend? Well, Gwaine wanted to interrogate me. Instead, I took this chance to escape. Come, your items are in the chest over there. But how do we leave? There's no airship we can take. The Aurora has another hangar in the front. Maybe we'll be able to get a ship there. Wait, everyone. Cameron, didn't you say that it's too difficult to steal the Grand Grimoire from the palace? I probably said that, yes. Then we need to steal it from here. Are you mad? This is our chance. If we don't act now, another disaster will happen. The prince will use the Grimoire in this battle. Glenn, you want to steal the Grand Grimoire right now? We should be happy if we manage to get out of here alive. Actually, he's right. This might be our best chance to get the stone. It is on the Pegasus. A purple sky armor is holding onto it. Their plan is to bring the stone behind the enemy lines and shatter it. Get me a sky armor and I will find the stone. I'm a good sky armor pilot. He might even be one of the best, it's true. Good, let's go to the front hangar and grab a sky armor for Glenn and an airship for the rest of us. You're all crazy, but fine. Let's at least make haste. I want to leave this place as fast as possible. What now? The prince will never let Len go again. She will be a prisoner for the rest of her life. That's the worst thing you could do to her. So now you want us not only to steal Tarian's greatest weapon, but his princesses as well? I beg of you. Oh please, you're even bowing your head? I agree with Rob, she should be here on the airship, let's find her. We will rescue the princess and steal the stone. Ah, fine by me, but let's move our assets. Thank you. And just like that, we're on the ship now. And we can look around here for a little bit. Yeah, a couple of interesting moments there, but, you know, I had figured out they were going to try to kill them immediately, like, come on. Seriously. Also, we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put Sienna in front, like I'm used to. Glenn, you go here. Kalyan, Batrats, Victor, and Rob. It's here. Okay, we're all good. Also, we got a katana. Also, that cover your eyes thing is literally Final Fantasy X. Like, it's so Final Fantasy X, it hurts. Where are we gonna go? This way? What do we have here? I have to be sure to loot this place, because you cannot come back to this area ever again. Even in the end game. This is a one-time only area. Obviously. Because once this dungeon's over, we're gonna escape. Hopefully. And we'll never be back here. So let's make sure we grab everything. I believe we do have a map, yeah. Can't go that way. I'll have to go around. Which floor do you want to go to? Where are we right now? We're on U5, I believe. So let's go to U4. I think this just takes us up a level. Yeah, so we can go around essentially. So we're gonna go up again. U3. Which puts us here. We should be able to find Len. Oh, we'll fight these guys first. Outfits real, please. Hey, free move. Alright, Poetic March, I guess. They've been doing some damage, but not that much. You guys weak to anything? You're weak to wind. Unfortunately, we don't have wind right here, so light claymore it is. Now we have the offensive buff and your defenses are lowered. Let's see how much Yokoziri does. Hell yeah. And I think you are gone, sir? Yeah. Ow. Yeah, easy fights. There's not many hard fights here. We're probably going to complete the whole area in this episode, even though it's going to be quite a big one. But we have a lot to do after this area is done. I thought I'd become stronger these past few years, but look at me now. I'm locked up like a common thief, and worst of all, unable to save my friends. They trusted me and threw down their weapons, and now am I repaying them? By signing him the death warrant, I am still too weak. If only I had more power. Princess! Rob, Glenn, what are you all doing here? Kidnapping princesses is a quirk that is very difficult to get rid of. Come with us, Len. We're going to steal the grimoire. You're heading for the stone? Speak no more, I shall join you. Just be aware that the blood of Tarin's soldier will be shed again. I know. The situation has changed. My brother is about to use the Grand Grimoire. We need to stop it on behalf of the people of Valandis. We fight for every citizen of this land. Anyone who stands between us and the Grimoire can no longer be considered a fellow countryman. He's an enemy of Valandis. Very good, but now quickly! I'm ashamed that I have to be saved like a damsel in distress, but now is not the time to whine. Yeah, she was convinced very fast. Like, a few minutes ago, she was like, I'm not gonna hurt my countrymen anymore. And now she's like, nope, never mind. Obviously, the status quo has changed, but I was expecting a bit more of a how do you say it? Oh, sure. It's not like you're Spencer. Oh, yeah, blah blah blah. I don't really care about this guy. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I was expecting a bit more. Not dubbed. What's the word for it? You know, I was expecting her to be like a bit less convinced about going back and attacking all these people. But sure, it's fine. It's a nitpick after all. It's not that big of a deal. I started my timer too. And of course, my phone is like so freaking far I can't even grab it. Well, I barely couldn't grab it. But now I did. And when this episode is over, I will actually start the timer for the next one. Sienna, you're getting destroyed, girl! Holy shit, they all be attacking you. They are all attacking you. Hopefully that will do something. White Wing! Boom! Nice one. Yeah, they just want to kill Sienna. I mean, sure, she does the most damage, probably. She's potentially the most dangerous character we have right now. So it would make sense they would try to attack her. Let's go to U4. Let's take a look at this map here. I kind of want to try to go to those rooms, because my destination is down there. Probably gonna have to engage a couple more soldiers on the way. This guy's chilling. Everything missed on metal. Wonder about the engines. I need to hold the weight of the ship. Yeah, this guy's chilling. He doesn't care. Alright, let's see. You guys don't care? So you can just go through here? Oh, down there's a treasure. Okay. Part of the crew. I've never seen you before. Yeah, these guys are not paid enough to bother. Talk to these guys in a second. I can almost feel sorry for Scania's troops. They don't realize it yet, but they're about to be pulverized from one to the next. What about you guys? Should be excited for the battle. Prince Frederick is assured there will be no fighting. The Grand Grimoire will do the job for us. More needed for takeoff and landing, so I'm just taking it off here. Taking it easy, okay. What about this guy? You want to know why this JRPG called the Aurora? Yes, I'm very interested. No, who cares? Namely, when we visit the Aurora's sister ship in the Arms Rage, you know military ships often painted like blue on their underside to make them harder to see from the ground. More stereo ship that makes sense, but not for the Aurora. The ship is a huge block in the sky. You can paint it any way you want, you're still going to notice it. Prince Frederick was amused by this and said this white-blue surface shines like a northern light in the sky, hence Aurora. Alright. A little bit of extra lore. What else do we have here? So an item. Just as weeds. Nothing that important. What about down here, though? Scanning fleet will meet us at the border between Cortana and Roland Fields. And nothing. Another item. Some extra money. And more sweets. It's not like we'll ever need them, but sure. I mean, probably we'll never need them. Who knows? The fact that Sienna can self-sustain herself, like... If she couldn't do that, we would have needed more items, but... The vampire class is just so good. Oh, we're in this area, okay. Okay, so if we go... Yeah, if we go straight this way, we should be able to find that treasure chest. Winged Cape. Damn it, Winged Cape. What does that do? Agility up, that's not bad. Alright. Anything else? Aha. More sweets. This is the way to the elevator, and there's nothing else, right? Yeah, that's it. So you can see a chest down here. Over there. Do not worry about that. Because it doesn't seem like you can go there, because it doesn't connect to anything, but you'll be able to go there eventually. There's another path you'll take later. So don't worry about it. First time through, I was like, oh, come on, I want to get that chest, because you bet I won't be able to come back to this area, but nope. And I like wasted my time here forever, but no, don't worry about it. Just you'll get it eventually. It's fine. So I need to switch out Sienna. Gotta remember that. She's staggered. Oh, go ahead and attack up. Hey, Rob, you get to do something. Power shot. I'll probably skip Rob because Sienna's just super weak right now. He's almost dead. Boom, boom. I think 2 of you are dead. And Rob actually gets a kill, maybe? Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. Who would have thought? 3 more. Yeah, these fights here are not that threatening at all. Just buff up with your defensive stuff and just go ham. I'm actually gonna wind jump, even though it's gonna put me out of overdrive. Ow. Stupid stagger. I know I have the Battlestorm, but I need my area of effects. Alright, what do we have down here? A lot of nothing. That thing we can't grab just yet. Let's move on. We have a mini boss here. And that did a lot of damage right there. Sort of a mini boss because it's this huge robot. Weak to wind. I feel like most robots are weak to wind for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. We're gonna do an helping hand immediately. I'm gonna try to do this. Overdrive. Yeah. No, I'm gonna attempt to do a pretty big amount of damage on Lens next turn. Yeah, Pedal Storm, we can do that. We can steal from it. Nice. We'll switch out Kalian for Glenn, and we're gonna go and do Armor Break. Lower your defenses. Now you have Third Eye on. Wind Thrust. That's gonna do a lot. Not bad. Ow. Alright, let's put up some reason. Hack Slash. You're already bleeding though. I'll do that. Arms Break, I guess. Lower your attack. Oh. And it's almost down, actually. Santa, finish it. And now, of course, now Pedal Storm activates when you don't need it. It's always like that. Sky Armors. And even 2 airships to choose from. Fate's on our side once again. Glenn, you take the Sky Armor. We will try and locate the Pegasus and the Grand Grimoire with one of the airships. Yes. Ouch! Kalian? This is where our paths part. Glenn, you gotta trust me on this. Unhand me right now! You bastard, hands off the princess! Wait, I don't understand. What is the meaning of this, Kalian? We take the airship and leave Valandis, together with Len. Trust me and come to my side. I will explain everything later. Do not move. I like Len, but I will not hesitate to armor. I knew that you could not be trusted. What madness has taken you, Kalian? Madness? Do you believe we have lived all this time on my family's money alone? Their source dried up a long time ago. I was forced to take a second job as a scout for my benefactor. Who paid you for this? Escania? Gravos? You said you were going to leave Valandis, right? So it was Nabrelia, wasn't it? I received this mission in Tormund. As a hostage, she will make sure that less blood will flow in the upcoming war against Nabrelia. How can you betray us? Where are your principles? Don't speak of principles. We have been trying to revive the Band of the Iron Bull for several moons now. How many people have we killed since then? How many people have we killed on this airship alone? It's like 9, 10 if you include the Sky Armor, I guess. We can skip all the bloodshed if we sell her to Nabrelia. How can you be sure of this? You said yourself that the path we are taking is paved with corpses. There is no other route. Why should it suddenly be so simple? Do you think I'm wrong? I do, Kalian. I can't follow you. There's as much as blood on your path as there is on mine. But at least I can walk mine with my head held high. You of all people want to go your own way? You always held my hand? Don't make me laugh. Then go forward with your head held high. But remember that the one who always looks upwards will stumble at some point. Before you know it, you'll be the one of the corpses, a part of the pavement. I, on the other hand, will never lose sight of this path. Kalian. Enough! I told you to have enough of being the damsels in distress. This is the end of it. I'm going to murder this pig. You don't have time for that, Glenn. No, we don't have time for that. Glenn, get to the Sky Armor. Get into the rowboat, Shinji. Glenn. Yes. Damn it. You hear me, Glenn? Apparently these things have radios. I hear you. Not much time to get accustomed to your new gear. Listen, there are several Sky Armors approaching. Don't fly over there. You must take the route through the machine room. Leave the Aurora through the exit south of the elevator. Understood. Kalian, why? No, I must focus on the Grand Grimoire. The time has finally come. I won't let the events in Wormshire repeat. I will stop the Grand Grimoire. And now we get introduction of Sky Armor. We'll skip this real quick because they even explain us the battle system, which it's a different battle system. But yeah, we'll talk about this later because right now we can't really do much with our Sky Armor. I mean, we can do that, and go on foot, which is useful because they're huge and can't really go everywhere. But see, they can travel above places where you couldn't go. You wouldn't be able to go on foot, so that's nice. While I look around here, I mean, that thing with Colin was just waiting to happen. But on one side, I'm like, couldn't he just have waited for us to escape and then did that? Like, what was the reason of doing it now? You could have just waited. Just wait until we're out of here. We have the Grimoire. We have the airship. We're safe somewhere in the land, right? Just betray then. Why do it here on the airship where everyone's just looking for us, trying to kill us? Like that, I feel like that makes little sense, but sure. All right, so the deal with the battle system in a Sky Armor is that you don't have an overdrive. You have 2 overheat zones. And your gauge will move left or right depending on various things. Like the enemies will move it right as usual. But here's how it works. Essentially, we have 3 gears. We have gear 0, 1, and 2. We start in gear 1. And we can use the switch button to go up a gear. So we go from 1 to 2, from 2 to 0, to 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and so on and so forth in a cycling way. Here's how it works. In gear 1, you do base damage and you take base damage. In gear 2, you deal more damage, you take more damage. In gear 0, I believe you take base damage. Maybe you take a little less damage. You take less or you do less. I think that's how it is. But attacking in gear 0, if you use the attack command or defend command, will recover a bunch of your TPs. So more or less the way it works is that I'm gonna switch. Also, you can only switch once per turn, so I can't switch right now. I already switched to gear 2. I'm gonna do poison salvo and inflict poison. Now he's going to attack me. Have his wing. I'm gonna go piercer. Also, in gear 2, your skills will cost more. So that's the thing. And in gear, if you're in gear 1 and do an action, your the gauge will move to the right. In gear 2 will move to the left. In gear 0 won't move. So battles in Sky Armor is essentially you're trying to balance your gauge between the left side and the right hand side. You don't want it to go too much on the left, and because it will overheat, it'll start taking more damage. You want to go too much on the right, so you can't spam gear 2 because otherwise you'll take a lot of damage. But yeah, at the same time, if you stay in gear 1 too much, you'll go all the way to the left and you'll start taking more damage anyway. So there's a little bit of balancing act that must be done, which is cool. And right now there's not much we can do other than using the 2 skills we have. But later, when we get other Sky Armor, you can get 4 in total in the party, and then you'll be able to do some cool stuff. How did I get here? There we go. I need to go down here in this area we couldn't access before. Grab the treasure and move on down south here. So I told you we were to come. We would have been able to come back here. And also, as you've seen, you can kill enemies on foot with literally 1 hit. At least these ones. Where's the enemy, Uranus? Good, as General Godfrey finishes channeling his magic. Almost, Uranus. Uranus, our prisoners have stolen an airship. Celestia's baggage, huh? Take him down. Yes, you're... A moment. It's the princess. Princess Celestia appears to be on the ship. What is she thinking? Your command, Uranus? Tch. No choice but to ignore them. Concentrate to General Godfrey. As you command. Look over there. It's the Pegasus. I only have to look to feel the ether that is being channeled. That is General Godfrey. We met him in Iden. He has been channeling some spell like that for hours. This ether. This is not a power a human should be able to wield. And right behind him is a purple Sky Armor. That is our target. Glenn, can you hear me? Yes, have you discovered the Grimoire? Look to your right. General Godfrey seems to be casting a powerful spell right now. Behind him in the Sky Armor carrying the Grand Grimoire. I see him. Wait, what is this? What power? I've never seen anything like it. There was no common spell. Something tells me that Gwaine tinkered with it. Glenn, the general is getting into the sky armor. He will try to use the Grand Grimoire behind enemy lines. Not if I get him first. What are you doing? He's the one the radio message was about. Get him! You think you can stop me? It seems like they can't. They do think you can stop you. But, thankfully, they're weak and pathetic. There's really nothing difficult in this part, sky armor wise, because they just want you to feel, you know, feel how the gameplay is here. All right, I'm taking some damage, but you can go, sir. Now I'm out of TP, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to gear 0, and I'm gonna do a basic attack. Look how much CP is I gain back. Look at that. I'm 70 again. I'll switch back to gear 1. I'm gonna do poison salvo. Why not? That should be enough. I'm gonna go into gear 2 and keep spamming piercer. Another one, and I will win. Or you can just die by poison. Who the heck is this pilot? He fights like a madman. Don't stand in my way. And another one. This time I could do something like this. I could do poison salvo twice, and then switch to gear 2 and go piercer. Though, as you can see, if I use poison salvo again, I'm gonna overheat, and then it's their turn. So you know what? Instead, I'm gonna piercer immediately on this guy. Lower my gauge. They're gonna raise it a little bit. That's fine. You're probably dead by poison next time you take a turn, so I'll poison you instead, and then I'll attack you. Fortunately, again, not much strategy you can do in these fights right now. Just you wait until we get more party members and more skills. And it's fun. Should kill. Yes. Also, we've been grabbing repair kits. Those are essentially healing items for sky armors. The purple sky armor is over there. What was that? Knights attacking a sky armor in me there? Damn it, they're too fast. Valkyries. Are they flying? Magically enhanced jumping power and gliding. They are an anti-sky armor unit. We have to do something about them. Get me closer to Glenn. What do you plan to do? The commander of the Valkyrie is traditionally the highest ranking female of the royal house. In other words, me. I can't do anything. Glenn. Go, Glenn, this is your chance. You just killed all of them. Find an opening, bring the Grimoire behind the enemy lines, and smash it. Find an opening, bring the Grimoire behind enemy lines, and smash it. I'm almost there. I hope the stone really spares its user. Stop right there. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? My business is with the stone. Give it to me and I'll spare you. How foolish. Naivety guides your tongue. Then let me speak with my sword. That was a cool back and forth. I start with poison salvo. Get some damage over time as soon as we can. And then we'll probably just spam piercer. Because that's the strat. Switch to gear 2 and go with the damage. I mean, I can only do another one, and then I'll have to switch to gear 0. Can't really do much other than that. I have a lot of HP. I'm gonna actually block. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Engage, gear 1. You poison still? Yeah. He should be down soon. He's a bit more tanky than usual, but he should be able to get through without using items here. Yep. Easy. I have it. Fool, what are you thinking? You should have left the stone alone. I'm trying to save people. Look out. Why are you starting shooting at me? What do you think, Glenn? You're close enough to the enemy. They want to shatter the Grand Grimoire. No. I won't let them. The events of Weird will not repeat. What? What is happening? The Grand Grimoires detonated on ground level, Your Highness. Celestia, is this your doing? Why have you forsaken me? What a terrible weapon. It is unimaginable that such destructive power is in the hands of a human. Our faith promotes tactical development and thus the prosperity of this world, but sometimes this development scares me. You're wrong, Eva. That weapon is beyond something a human could ever develop. It's the power of God. So, finally they show themselves. What do you mean by beloved? You cannot see them, but their never-blinking gaze is searching for the stone. The gods are getting nervous. Once again, their weapon has been used without their consent. If they're gods, why don't they take the grimoire back? Because they do not care about the stone itself. You must know that in the history of Eldria, there has never been a people of greater pride than them. The theft was the worst insult they ever had to suffer. All they care about is finding the thief who stole it and taking revenge for the shame he spilled upon them. And, do you think they will find you? You underestimate me, Jun. Even the gods don't scare you, huh? How else will I be able to kill them? There's only one force I fear. And what is that? Time. Look at me. Once again, I'm failing while the world around me collapses. Glenn, you can't... Leave me alone. I know that you... I don't want to hear it. How can something like this happen to me? Twice. What kind of game is fate playing with me? What am I even saying? Fate has nothing to do with it. It's no one else's fault but mine. Kallian was right. What good can I do on my own? Glenn. Don't come near me. I'm death incarnate. I am... What am I even...